When we say that someone is good, we often mean that the person complies with the will of others and isn't self-assertive. In other words, people who are good at suppressing their own desires and deference to others are the ones who are frequently called good. But the problem is, by living in accordance with demands of others, we unwittingly neglect our own desires and needs. Learn to express what you are feeling without agonizing over it. It is a life skill every bit as important as learning how to read. Without it, dissatisfaction builds up, arguments break out, and relationships can blow up like volcanoes. Does it make you feel frustrated to be the only one doing the work? If so, don't just swallow the feeling. Speak up. It's difficult for me to do it on my own. Could you please help me out? Little by little, expressing your feelings will become easier. When someone asks for a favor, don't forget that you have the option to say, "Oh, I'm terribly sorry, but I can't do that." You have no obligation to take on a task that will be a great burden on you. And if the relationship grows strained just because you do not do the favor, it was never a good relationship to begin with. Just as on a plane, you were told to put the emergency breathing mask on a child only after you have put one on yourself. There is nothing selfish about looking after yourself first. Only if you are happy will you be able to make those around you happy. When you care about yourself first, the world will also find you worthy of love and care. In the same way that when you are in love and you want to spend time with only that person, try spending time on yourself. You deserve your care and attention. Treat yourself to a delicious meal, a good book, a nice walk with a lovely view. As you would invest in the person you love, so you should invest in yourself. My dear friend, because there is some part of you that is imperfect and broken, it can motivate you to work hard and overcome it, and can ultimately bring success in your life. It can also help you relate to others and become more compassionate. Do not despair over what is imperfect in yourself. Instead, look at your flaws with love. It's okay that you have flaws. How could our lives be as clean and white as a blank sheet of paper? Life naturally takes a toll on our bodies, our minds, and our relationships. Rather than choosing a life in which you do nothing for fear of making a mistake, choose a life that improves through failure and pain. And shout out loud to your struggling self, "I love you so much." In our hearts, we all carry secrets that we cannot easily share with others. They can be about illness, money, sexuality, relationships, or family. They can evoke a deep sense of inferiority, shame, anxiety, or guilt. But because of the weight of the secrets, we become more humble and understanding. Don't judge people based on how they appear, as they may have difficulties that nobody can see. Seeing on social media how our friends are enjoying themselves, have you ever felt envious? One of our common mistakes is to compare how we feel inside with how our friends appear outside. We do not know what is going on inside of our friends, but we are all aware of what is going on inside of ourselves. Your friends might be envying you based on your social media posts, without knowing what is really going on in your life. Have you ever felt the sense of inferiority because of a cousin who is doing better than you? She may be smarter than you, attend a better school, work at a better company, but remember that none of us can know how our lives will turn out in the end. Though school and work might be measures of success, the older you get, the less important they will be. The true winner is the one who is happy with his life. You may appear unattractive, not because you have many unattractive qualities, but because you think you do and look so uncomfortable. Even if you have unattractive qualities, if you are confident and at ease with yourself, you won't have such a problem. Remember that the most attractive quality is your confidence. It's okay not to be ranked first, second, or even third. Compare yourself not with others, but with the old you. Like yourself for making an honest effort and continue to have faith in yourself. If you keep letting criticisms upset you, then you will gradually wither. And in the end, you will not be able to do anything. And that is exactly what your critics are hoping for. Do not let those who criticize you determine your destiny. Every time you hear from your critics, shout out more loudly. No matter what you say, I won't give up. Let's see who is right in the end. Why should your life be destroyed by the easy criticisms of those who do not know you or care about you? If you begin to believe what others say about you, they will begin to control you. Not everything that appears in your mind is true. Do not let someone else's opinion rule your life. If you hear a voice within you say, "You cannot paint," then by all means paint, and that voice will be silenced. By Vincent van Gogh. We are worthy of being loved not because of what we do well, but because we are precious living beings. Even if you do not achieve the perfection the world demands, your existence already has value and is worthy of love.